Outlines and templates. Outlining groups sections of the sheet together so you can hide them. Here we have a worksheet that contains sales amounts for different employees in different months. It also contains quarterly totals and then a grand total, as you can see in red here. To automatically create an outline in Excel 2013, move your cursor anywhere in the data. Now click on the Data tab. Go to the Groups button in the Outline section, click on the arrow at the bottom, and then click on Auto Outline. As long as you have subtotals in your worksheet, it will become outlined, as you can see here. As we said at the beginning of the section, outlining groups sections of a sheet together so you can hide them if you want. In our outline, you can see 1, 2, and 3 in the row headings. If we click 1, all the columns but the total column is hidden. If we click 2, we see our quarterly totals along with our total column. If we click 3, we see that nothing is hidden. You can also use the plus and minus signs in the outline to expand or collapse data. If we click 2 again, we'll see this. We can click on the plus sign above column E, which is here, which represents the Q1 total, to see all of the data for Q1. If you want to hide that data again, click on the minus sign in the outline above column E. In the last section, we learned how to let Excel do all the work in creating an outline. Now let's learn how to create one manually. This will be important to know if you don't have sums or totals, as in the last section in your worksheet, which are required to create outlines automatically. To start with, select the data you want to include in the outline. For example, these 3 columns here. Now click on the Data tab, then go to the Group drop-down box and select Group from this menu here. This groups columns of data together. You'll then see the outline symbols above the group. You can now expand and collapse to show and hide the data in the outline. You can click on the minus and the plus sign again, just like you did before. Also click on 1 or 2 on the side here to expand and collapse that group. As you work with your data, you may find the need to hide an outline or remove it completely. To hide an outline, go to the File tab. Click on Options, and then click on the Advanced tab here. Go to the Display options for this worksheet section, which is here. Then select the worksheet which contains the outline you want to hide. In this case, it's sheet 1. Uncheck the box that says Show Outline Symbols if an outline is applied. Then click OK. You can see that the outline symbols have been removed. To remove an outline, go to the worksheet that contains the outline. Click on the Data tab, and then go to the Outline group. Click on the Ungroup drop-down, and then click on Clear Outline. By using the Group and Ungroup commands under the Data tab, you can add or remove columns and rows to or from your outline. Let's add a new column and call it Carryovers. Let's put some data into this column. If this new column isn't grouped with the rest of the outline, click on the Data tab, click Group, and then select Group. Let's see this in action. If we highlight the first 3 columns here, then select Group, we can see that Carryovers is not included in that group. If we want to add it to the group, just select the column, then click on Group again. You can see that it's been extended, and it now gets collapsed within Q1. To remove a row or column and exclude it from the outline, select the column first, go to the Data tab, and then click on Ungroup in the drop-down box here. Custom views allow you to save display settings. For example, you can save column widths, row heights, cell selections, window settings, filter settings, and hidden rows and columns. You can also save print settings. These include headers, footers, margins, sheet and page settings. When you save these settings in a custom view, You can easily and quickly apply them to a worksheet. You can create different custom views for each worksheet. However, you can only apply a custom view to the worksheet that was active when the custom view was created. To create a custom view, first change the settings that you want to save in a custom view. We are going to select a non-contiguous range of cells. For example, the totals from Q1 and Q2. I've done this by holding down the Control key as I select both sets of cells. Now click on the View tab. Go to the Worksheet Views group on the left here, and then click on Custom Views. You'll see the Custom Views dialog box. Click on the Add button. Enter a name for the view in the name box. Now go to Include in View and select the settings that you want to include. In this case, we'll deselect Print Settings. And now click OK. To apply a custom view, click the View tab again, then click on Custom Views. Select the name of your view in the Custom Views dialog box. And then click the Show button. When you click the Show button, the worksheet that was active when you created the view will be displayed. To edit a custom view, display the custom view you want to edit by going to View and then Custom Views, and selecting your custom view and then clicking on the Show button, as we've just done. Make any changes to the view that you want to make. You can see I've made the cells a little bit wider here. Go to View, Custom Views again. Click on the Add button. Re-enter the name of the custom view that you just edited. Now click on OK. You'll see this warning. Click on the Yes button. The custom view has been edited. It will appear with your other custom views. To delete a custom view, go to the View tab, click on Custom Views, and select the name of the custom view you want to delete. Then click the Delete button. Click Yes when this warning appears. The view is now deleted. Outlines can be used to help you create custom views. You can use an outline to show or hide rows and columns, as we learned earlier in this course. You can then create a custom view that has rows or columns hidden by using the outline. Let's show you what we mean. You can see that I've removed that extra column and the data has been grouped. We're going to click the number 2 in our outline to hide all the data except for the columns that contain sums. Now we can go to View and then Custom Views and save this as a custom view. We'll name the custom view Totals. Whenever we show the custom view totals, we will see our worksheet as it's displayed here. If I click on 3 to expand that, then click on Custom Views and then Show, it'll show those columns as hidden, just like we saw before. You can also add custom views to the Quick Access toolbar so that you can access them quicker and easier than going through the steps of clicking on the View tab. To do this, go to the Quick Access toolbar and select More Commands. In the Choose Commands From drop-down menu, choose View menu. Click on the Custom Views to select it. Then click on the Add button. Now click OK. You will then see a Custom Views icon displayed in the Quick Access toolbar, as you can see here. Click on the icon. Clicking on this icon will bring up the Custom Views dialog box where you can show, add, edit, or delete custom views. Excel 2013 offers you access to a wide variety of templates that you can use to create worksheets and workbooks. In Excel, a pre-designed template comes as a workbook. It may contain formatting, design, and layout. It may also include tables, column headers, row headers, pre-designed tables, as well as pre-designed lists. There are different types of templates for different types of workbooks and worksheets. For example, you can use a budget or inventory template. To access Excel's templates, click on the File tab and then click New. You can type in the name of the template you want into the search box, or you can search by category or by clicking on a thumbnail. You should already be familiar with templates, as well as how to open an Excel 2013 pre-designed template. However, Take the time to explore the multitude of pre-designed templates available to you. In addition to using a pre-designed template, Excel gives you the ability to create your own too. Templates can be helpful to create if you want to create a universal look for all of your workbooks and worksheets. For example, if you do invoicing for your company using Excel, creating an invoicing template with your company's logo, name, and address can save a lot of time over adding these things each time you create an invoice. In addition, you can also add the rows and columns that you want to appear in your template. In summary, you can save the following things in your template: text including page titles, row labels, and column labels; data such as constant values that include tax rates, profit margins, and contact information; graphics such as a logo, as we mentioned earlier; and formulas that we'll use on future sheets, such as sums and averages. To create your own template, all you have to do is design your workbook. It may contain several worksheets or just one. Use the Insert tab to add graphics. Add row and column labels, data, any formulas such as a total box for an invoice. You can also customize the appearance by going to the Page Layout tab and choosing a theme and adding a background image. Take the time to format the text and data as well. Let's say we want to save this as a template. Let's insert some rows above these cells here. We can merge the cells here and create a heading. Let's fill these cells here with a specific color. Change the font size. Now let's make a colored border around the data as well. We can also set the print area by selecting our cells, clicking on Page Layout, then clicking on Print Area, and then clicking Set Print Area. If your spreadsheet is wide, you'll also want to set the scale so the entire worksheet prints, as well as the orientation. In this example, let's make the orientation landscape, which it already is. When creating your own template, you should go ahead and apply all the settings that you want applied to every workbook and worksheet that uses this template. Take the time to create your template. When you're finished, go to File, and then Save As. Now choose the location where you want to store the template. Then enter a name for the template. Now, in the Save As type, choose Excel Template from the drop-down box here. Then click Save. This has now saved a template.